Yo, 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 welcome everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Greatest crypto streamer of all time, here to show y'all the ropes, educate and onboard the next generation of investors, and empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. You already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy, YNOT, pushing through the trenches, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. Quality over everything, chat. We're gonna push forward. We're gonna figure out some good ideas. Talking to all the homies. Pleasure to have you. Yeah, we're here to answer your questions, to talk all things cryptocurrency, investment, finance, blockchain technology, etc., etc. Bro just got rugged on the X coin. We can look at that and so much more. Good to see you, Ace. Welcome. Good shit. Oh, good day, sir. Do you have a group? Yes, I do. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join, and it's the best free community in crypto. Tap in. I just pinned it in the chat. Took initial, but my moon bag was almost at 1 sold. Jeez Louise. I mean, at least you left a moon bag. Cloak is getting smothered in Great Dane farts right now. That's wonderful, bro. Make sure you grab a straw so you can slurp it up. Do you have a Telegram? No, I'm not a scammer. Join the Discord. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Thanks for the roses. USOR. Speaking of scams, yeah, that shit's a rug pull, bro. Plain and simple. As you guys might be able to hear, I'm in the studio with Rico right now, who is fast asleep next to me. This chart doesn't even look good, bro. This chart looks like they're building the pyramids in Egypt, bro. They just rinsed your ass. Yeah, this thing is 100% a rug pull. Fartless going to 100 million? Well, you gotta tap in with Cloak about that one. He wishes his house was fartless right now. Morg, it's good to see you. Welcome. Pleasure to have you on, as per usual. Thanks for your enthusiasm. Yeah, we're locked in. Another day in the trenches. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Send a little gift if you're feeling cheeky. Let's get some W's in the chat. Chat, let's get a W in the chat if you've been winning lately. Let's get an L in the chat if you've been losing lately. W in the chat if you've been winning. Let's get an L in the chat if you've been losing. I'm curious. Oh my goodness. That motherfucker just... You heard that? Holy moly. That was a loud one. That's crazy. 100 million liquidated in the hour. Let's go take a look. Oh my goodness. We got 3.2 trillion total crypto market cap, 133 billion in 24-hour trading volume. The funny thing is, bro was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up for another hour. Yeah, I'm gonna just be on my phone. I'm gonna just do my thing. Bro literally fell asleep like right in front of me, like he was out, like there was no stopping him. And even now, you see, I'm talking loud right next to him. He doesn't give a fuck. That guy's in a different place right now. Hey, thank you for the 69 goats, bro. But you sent two too many, bro. We needed a 6-7. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Cult anime. You know how I feel about anime coins. Sir, can you give me some advice? I want to start maybe this week. Well, yeah, you gotta lock in first and foremost. Study and practice. Take this opportunity seriously. Start small. Invest only little bits. I'm talking about like 1/50th of your portfolio on every trade. And focus on learning, because when you first get started, you're really not gonna know what you're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if this wicked up to 100K. So I draw a line up there. Let's look around the market though. Did I get in on Lola? I don't even know what that is. I've been hella busy today. When's the next class? That's a good question. Cloak, you want to teach the class this week or what? Right now the next class is Wednesday at 3 p.m. PST. Jem is going to teach it. Do you have a particular time when you'd like to teach a class this week, Cloak? It's totally up to you. But it would be dope if we could have you this week. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was a command. Look at this. You guys see my screen? So I could just draw the normal line like that. But did you know that if you hold control, if you hold the control button, it'll automatically snap to the chart? Do you see that? That's really interesting. I didn't realize that. So I can actually like draw these interesting lines. You see that? Huh. I swear the depth on Axiom is like so robust. Thursday afternoon, that's perfect, bro. When that's afternoon Eastern Standard Time, you thinking like 1, 2, 3 p.m.? That works? Which one? 1, 2, or 3? I'll get you plugged in right now, and I'll send you a message. 3 p.m.? Perfect. Alright. 3 p.m. EST Thursday. And it can be as long or as short as you want. That's great, though. You hear that, chat? We got another class scheduled from Cloak, aka Max Value, the quant of the group, the most elite leverage trader in the entire chat. Who's snoring? That's Rico, the founder of Chill Guy. And every night he sleeps like a baby, even though he's rug pulled hundreds of millions of dollars out of the Chill Guy chart. Clippy, let's go pull up Clippy. Clippy, 1.9 million. We saw this at 200K earlier. Why does the chart look like this, though? That must be the wrong one, actually. Clippy. A 1.2. Oh. The artist dude? He founded Chill Guy? Yeah. This is the main dev of Chill Guy. Like, this is the guy who runs the Twitter. This is the guy who's pretty much single-handedly carried the project. He gave me this, bro. This was a personal gift from his private collection. He's a good friend of mine. I've hung out with him in Las Vegas, in New York, in Abu Dhabi. And Entropy hosted a event in Key West, Florida. He was out there in Key West, Florida at the Entropy event. And both him and I are both going to Malaysia at the end of the month. We're going to go to Malaysia for the Jupiter conference. Me and Rico go way back, bro. So far back, in fact, that he actually watched my stream in the fall of 2024. He watched my stream long before Chill House was even a glimmer in his eye. My stream actually motivated him to hit the trenches and start doing Solana meme coins. He ended up making one of the most successful, most universally recognizable Solana meme coins of all time. And he watched my stream back in November of 2024. Chill House launched in May of 2025. Check the X coin that rugged me. An X-Man creator created the coin, then deleted the community. What's it called? X coin? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You definitely deserve to get rug pulled for buying a coin called X coin. It's gotta be one of the dumbest coins I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, it doesn't even show up when I look it up, bro, because it's literally just one letter. The search bar thinks that it's ridiculous. Yeah, I believe you, bro, but you got rug pulled, so what's the point of looking at it? Is this one here? This algorithm? Yuchen's X algorithm? This shit? You really trusted a guy named Yuchen? Gasless? We just ate off that shit, twin. Respect. When Solana goes down, does it hurt Solana meme coins? Well, here's my question. Why the fuck is my coin at 10,000 market cap right now? You sick sons of bitches dumped my fucking coin. So yes, the answer is yes. When Solana goes down, it does hurt coins. But more importantly, it hurts feelings. Why did you guys dump my shit, bro? Man, fuck you guys. Seriously. Check bread. Let's go check it. Bread. You're down $4 on YNOT today? God damn. Frozen says, you guys. What, you don't hold it, Frozen? Man, I bet your bitch ass sold, bro. This shit rug pulled. Why are you even talking to me about bread, bro? You need to get some bread. You worried about the wrong bread, little bro. This shit rug pulled. Let's go to gasless. This thing right here, 44,000, 30 minutes old. You realize that, like, that Jupiter is gasless, right? Like the Jupiter app, like when you trade on it, that you could just trade on Jupiter and that shit would be gasless. The bubble chart looked fishy. Man, the fuck are you talking about? Let's pull this up. How does this look fishy? There's literally only 3 fucking bubbles. The biggest one, no, there's 3 fucking bubbles. What is fishy about this, bro? Nobody holds more than 2%. Now this wallet right here is pretty big, but I'm almost certain that that's Gainsey. Also keep in mind, you know, 3.7% of this coin right now is literally less than 3 Solana. I think it's like 2.5 Solana or something. Hey, good to see you, Jem. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you. Cult anime? Chat, what the fuck did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you? Nah. Nah, you guys owe me. You guys owe me big time. I told you guys, this is going to 100K. I drew a fucking line. It literally went to the fucking line. Are you serious? Are you guys dead ass right now? Please tell me you bought this shit. Please tell me you guys fucking bought this shit. It was the first coin I pulled up. I said, this is going to 100K. I drew the fucking line on the chart. The thing went to 100K. My goodness, chat. Chat, I recently went up. I went up 1%. 1%. Look at this. I am now in the top 99% of TikTok creators. I am now in the top 99%. I'm number 1. I'm 1%. Top 1%. 99th percentile. Top 1% of TikTok streamers right now. That's crazy. There's very few people that are doing what we're doing here. It's pretty special. They don't want it bad enough. That's real. Yeah, top 1% of creators. Bro, that's not even crypto creators. That's all creators, bro. Number 1. Let's fucking go. Poor darling, feel like we are invading Rico's sleep. Well, he did just stop snoring, so maybe we woke him up. Is there anything else like Jupiter without gas? Well, why not just use Jupiter, bro? J-U-J, judge. Just use Jupiter. That's their catchphrase. No surprise there. We're gonna keep pushing, bro. We have the greatest community in crypto. He needs some nose strips. That motherfucker needs a glass of milk, bro. NPM? What is NPM? This thing that's $1.4 million market cap? Bro, are you fucking serious? Yeah, I understand that it ran hard, but did it have to rug hard? Are we dead ass from 8 mil all the way down to fucking 300K? That's literally like a 97% retrace. That's terrible, honestly. I wouldn't be bullish on this. Oh yeah, that's the one that you sent me the P&L screenshot of. That's dope, Jem. Well done. It was a good play, don't get me wrong, but did it have to rug 90%? Like, look at this. Cult anime now at 150K. It was the first coin that we pulled up on the stream. This thing went absolutely parabolic. You know what was funny? Earlier today, there was actually an earthquake. Anyone living in Southern California probably felt it. And so Rico was chilling, and then there was an earthquake. And he was like, what the fuck? And my girl was there too. She was like, what the fuck? But I didn't feel it. It was pretty... It wasn't like the closest thing ever to us, but 200K on this now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you guys didn't fucking buy this. I literally can't believe you guys didn't buy this. I handed this to you on a silver platter. This was easily the easiest fucking play. Holy shit. If you guys didn't buy this, you deserve to be broke. I just want to go on the record. In Ireland, we don't get earthquakes, thankfully. You probably get something worse, bro. I don't know what you guys get, but you got tornadoes out there, bro. You got $1,000 in NPM. Nice. When you get in a coin early, do you go big or small and wait a bit? Well, so when you get in early is the riskiest time to get into a coin. So going small is not a bad idea. If you go small, you know, you mitigate your risk in a sense. But me personally, I'm a big dick Chad, and I just twat my whole soul in there, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I go big, bro. Big early. I try to grab up like 2-3%. I don't give a fuck. Look at like Kiwi Cat, for example. Speaking of Rico, he ran Kiwi Cat up to 200, 300K market cap. This thing, it topped out at literally 230K. Rico gave this to you guys on my stream at 15K market cap. He literally came to my stream and was like, guys, buy Kiwi Cat. 15K. That shit went to fucking 230K. And he held 3%. He ate off that shit, twin. You guys really faded him. It's crazy. 5 to 10 soul in buys? That's your typical buy, Gem? That's crazy. Do I think Valentine list will moon by Valentine's? Hell nah, bro. My #1 choice for Valentine's Day coins? Whalentine. Believe it or not. Well, this just God candled up to 300,000. My work here is officially done. I don't want to hear any bitching in the chat tonight. I literally came to my stream. This was the literal first coin that I showed you guys. I literally fucking told you guys. First coin on the stream, I literally told you guys, this is going to at least 100K. I drew the line on the chart. Now it's at 300K. My work here is done. My work here is done. I handed this to you guys. Literally the first coin on my stream that I showed you. Joker entered at 55K. Nice. Nice. Pop says, if you said it, did you buy it? Pop. If I did, you wouldn't know. Guess how many percent of this I own? You got in at 75K? Nice. Jem says, I'm sharing it. Hope you got in. Respect. Steezy says, by the time it got pulled, it was up at... By the time I got it pulled up, it was at 150K. Ouch. A little bit slow to the jump there, bro. When we first pulled it up on stream, it was literally down here at like 30K. I drew this line and I was like, this is going to 100K. By the time I stopped looking at it, it was up to 50K. We went to look at some other stuff. Came back, it was 100K. Hey, Morg, thanks for the marvelous confetti. This $100 equals 50,000 TikTok coins, guys. He comes back to my stream literally every day. Every day he just sends 2 random emojis. Every single time I stream, he comes to my stream, and every single time he just sends 2 random emojis. I want to ban him because he's obviously a scammer, but I am always curious about which 2 emojis he's going to send. Last time he sent an angry emoji and a smiley emoji. This time he sent a smiley emoji and a scared emoji. I wonder what it'll be next. Same, I missed it. I'm not even going to get in now. Yeah, if you didn't get in this already, I wouldn't really try. It might keep running, I'm not going to lie. It's got a lot of synthetic narratives, right? There's a... They need to add a gooning emoji? A gooning emoji? What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? Man, get your ass on, boy. What the fuck? The hell nah, bro. Gooning emoji? No, get the fuck out of here, bro. That is crazy. Oh, Diego posted the gooning emoji. Yeah, there actually is a gooning emoji, you see? It's me popping a bottle and it says cope. You see that emoji that Diego just put in the chat? Rico's sleep talking. Rico's sleep talking. That motherfucker just said something. Holy shit. Chat, he's giving us the alpha in his sleep, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, Cloak, that's my favorite emoji. Look at that emoji that Cloak just put in the chat. That's the rug pull emoji, where I'm riding the rug and someone's pulling it out from under me. Damn, this thing's kind of mooning, I'm not gonna lie. Chill House is a rug. Me. Chill House is a rug, chat. Chill House is a rug. Brother, I need your opinion ASAP. What do you need my opinion on ASAP? Shout out to ASAP Rocky for launching an album with Tim Burton. How is Rico sending you gifts and he's sleeping? God works in mysterious ways, bro. He's got Neuralink and he's dreaming about sending me galaxies. Meow Kitty coin? That's probably the dumbest name of a coin I've ever heard in my entire life, bro. Bro, let me pull up to your stream. Sorry, bro. I can't. Like, look. You see my TikTok window? Like, I could click you, but the multi-guest, it literally doesn't work. You see? You see that error that pops up? Oh, talk about IRL? Sure. Don't you live in Seattle or some shit, bro? Am I tripping? Hey, thanks for the 6-7. You live in Seattle? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up on you, bro. I get to Seattle every once in a while. You got in this at 70K? Well, good job, bro. It's going pretty well. I like Seattle, and my girl really likes Seattle, so we try to make it out there every once in a while. We were there last year. There are no plans on the agenda to go there this year, but usually in the springtime, we take a road trip up the coast. So we might make it up there. Should I hold? I'm up 25 soul. Bro, congratulations. If you're up 25 soul, there's no shame in selling part of that, bro. Me personally, if I was in your shoes, I would sell everything and I would just start with a 25 soul port and I would just re-enter the market. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I mean, this thing is 6 hours old, so it's relatively old. Volume has died down. It's a bags coin. Bags coins don't really last. The only thing that, like, I'm not going to give you financial advice. You have to do your research. And if you jump in and do your research, you're going to have to look and see who's supporting this. Are they actually supporting this? Is it actually bullish? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself. But the truth is, if you made 25 soul already, bro, like, just stop and think about it objectively. Like, if you walked away from the table right now and you had 25 soul as a port, then that shit would be pretty good, right? Like, in my opinion, that's like a fine place to call it. But yeah, if the research made you stay and you think it's bullish, like, you know more about this than I do, bro. So it's up to you. Worst case scenario, you could sell half your shit and keep the other half. Me personally, I'd probably walk away from the table with 25 soul, but that's totally your decision, bro. I'm not here to give you financial advice. If you've done the research and you think it's really bullish, then that's what it is. Joseph says 25 soul would be amazing. I'm starting with 2. Well, how much was your initial investment, Killa? Like, I feel like you must have put in close to 2 soul, right? You couldn't have put in more than 2 or 3, right? Yeah, look. You see that, Joseph? He put in 2 soul and he turned it into 25 soul. Isn't that awesome? Morg says, I'd walk with 24.5. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, selling 20 soul right now and letting 5 ride would be like a super reasonable thing to do. I know you're saying, like, you want to wait for the next leg, bro, but that's what they always say, bro. That next leg's gonna be straight to 0. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Look, you don't have to sell your whole stack, bro. This is not a zero-sum game. Like, you could peel a little bit off the top, you feel me? Crappy says there's never gonna be a next leg. Take that fucking money, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, hindsight is 20/20, but if I was in your shoes, I would probably walk away from the table, at least with a little bit, right? I mean, what you got in your mind right now is a combination of euphoria and greed, right? Euphoria is making you think that you're invincible. It's making you think that the coin will go up forever, and greed is telling you that 25 soul is not enough. But honestly, I don't think any of those things are true. This cult anime coin is interesting. It's kind of struggling in the top of the range. It's officially entered into the farm zone. He said, had to settle for 20 soul because it was down, but I took it. Well done, Killer. Look, P is P, bro. You hit a clean 10 times on 2 soul. That's good fucking money, bro. Even if that shit wicks up to 1 million right now, I wouldn't be upset about what you did, bro. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, bro. That's hella real in the market, bro. 20 soul is a damn good day. And the best... Whoops. The best part is, you don't have to be in a rush, right? Like, the best part is, you made your P, bro. So now you can stop, you can breathe, you can walk away from the market. You don't even have to trade today. You don't even have to trade tomorrow. You could just walk away. You could just relax, collect yourself, recenter, and then start anew with 10 times the portfolio that you had this morning, bro. It's such a good position to be in, honestly. Yeah, you clipped the shit out of that chart, bro. Good shit. We ate on that, twin. Hey, Malone, what's good, bro? Pleasure to have you. Good to have you, Malone. King says, sell all and leave 1 soul worth in. If it moons, it moons. If not, you still made good P. That's what Jem said, too. And Jem is a better trader than all of us, so 1 soul in there might be the move. Soul tomato, let's do it. Morg says 20 soul is literally 2 weeks payday for my husband. Big W. That's real. Think about that, bro. You just made 2 weeks wage in an afternoon. You did that in less than 5 hours. Jem says, I don't agree with full clipping it in 1 hit. You could sell 5 soul at a time into volume. I feel the same way, and I would feel the same way, but that coin was 6 hours old and volume was flatlining. I really feel like it's going to range down from where it's at. Again, I also don't agree with full clipping. Like I said, it's not a zero-sum game. You need to be strategic about your exits and enters, but yeah. Dwar says, that's over a month's salary for me. You see that, Killa? You made a month of that guy's salary in 5 hours from buying a meme coin about a cat. It kills a project. That's true. Killa says, damn, bro, I feel greedy. Don't, bro, don't. This is a fucking bags coin about a random cat, bro. The profile picture is terrible, too. It's not even AI generated. This shit was made in Microsoft Paint. They didn't put any effort into this bullshit. Silver could break up again. You know, gold broke up, silver broke up. I'm really afraid. Between that and the wartime news that we've been getting, this is all very bearish for the macro. We could be entering some real, like, it could be a year of pain, I'm not gonna lie. Zeta says, he took my money. I bought his orders. The creator of that coin signed on? You mean the kitty coin? Yeah, that's what he was saying. He said that it was bullish. But again, who the fuck is he? That's ultimately my question. Oh, I guess the first cat coin ever to exist was Kitty coin. Okay, so it's kind of like a butt coin. He made another coin that went to 3 billion. Alright, Killa. You're gonna regret this. This coin's gonna be at 10 million tomorrow. I'm just pulling your leg. You right, I want YNOT's job. Nobody wants my job, bro. My job is ungratifying, and I gotta spend hours a day in front of the PC talking to a bunch of baboons. One silly says, yeah, and he bought back half into the chart. Damn. Killer, I would leave a soul or 2 in there, bro. What are your thoughts on USOR? It's a literal rug pull. It's an unequivocal rug pull. Wait for a huge dip and buy back with 5 soul. Take that advice, Killer. I mean, not financial advice, but like, Gem knows ball. I do think a bigger dip is coming is my thing. Joker says, I'm up 6,000 right now on a paper trade on silver. I wish it was real. Well, you should tap in with Cloak. He literally has a fucking... Killa says, I already put 3 back in. Damn, savage. Um, Cloak has like a never mind. Cloak has a nice family heirloom set of silverware that he inherited from his grandma. He's got like a handful of forks and like a couple of spoons. They're very nice and probably worth a little bit more money today. Check Penguin. It's going viral on TikTok. The fuck is Penguin? One thing that Cloak does actually have is very powerful arsenal of firearms. So, you talking about this shit? Are you serious? Nietzsche and Penguin. Chat is asking about Yabai. Let's pull up Yabai. But look at this, 363, 540. Gemini. It's funny how every time I say Gemini, it sounds like Gemini. You feel me? Like it sounds like the astrological sign. But I mean Gem and I got off a call with Kuromi, the dev of Yabai, not too long ago. And it was a very fruitful call. But Gem, have you seen that Yabai is up to 500,000? I don't know if you've seen that, but this shit went from 75 up to 575. Not bad at all. Especially considering when I first pulled it up on my stream, it was at 75k, 80k. When we had her on for the interview, it was at 150k. Now it's at 600k. Not too bad. I told my guys to buy or die poor. Nice. Now they will die rich. Zeta says, what chart are you on? The 1 hour? This is the 30-minute. Here's the 1 hour. Nice. Yeah, this is looking pretty good going into Katlampur. And I don't know if you came away from today's conversation feeling more bullish, but I think I did. The most viral TikTok trend is whoa. 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 You feel me, chat? Whoa. 6'7". Whoa. What if we... Whoa. 6'7". Low genuinely? Whoa. 6'7". Low genuinely? You haven't seen people doing whoa, bro? Low Kirkenuinly. Whoa, 6'7". Whoa Kirkenuinly. Whoa Kirk 6'7"uinly. Whoa Kirk 6'7"uinly. Chat. We might have just invented a new word. NPM just jumped up to 2.2 mil. No, am I tripping? This thing is mooning, making a really confident recovery. U.S. oil reserve is a rug pull. It's really sad to me that a lot of TikTok retail are asking about that coin. It's really sad to me. You guys need to be careful. You need to have due diligence. You need to really know what's going on in the market. You're like the 30th person that's asked me about that coin today. And it's one of the most obvious rug pulls in all of crypto right now. So it makes me really sad that a lot of you guys are falling for it. Please be more diligent when you're in the trenches. This guy says, I got $1 in up to $3. Should I sell it right now? Motherfucker, you made $2 on the coin. Like, little bro, just get a paper cup and go sit on the street and hold it out and ask for some money. You'll get $3, bro. Don't even trip. That's crazy, bro. What are you selling for, bro? You can't even get a Big Mac with that shit, bro. That's crazy. You just got the depression meal from Del Taco, bro. You seen that $3 meal that comes with a burrito and a cinnamon bun and a drink? That's you right now, bro. You cash out your $3 and go to Del Taco, bro. Go get your little depression meal, bro. That's funny, bro. Why am I roasting you? I ain't roasting you, bro. You did a good job. You hit 200% profit, but if only you hit 200% profit on some money that you actually had, you feel me? Culture coin running? Let's go take a look. Is Valentine-less coin real? Well, like, it's real, but I don't like holiday coins. Holy fuck, chat. I was about to say, I feel like I just saw this at 30K. Now this shit's at 100K. Chat, get in the selfie. Get in the selfie, chat. Everyone smile. Everyone wave right now. Wait. That one was bad. You had your eyes closed, bro. Keep your eyes open. Smile, everyone. Smile. Say 6-7. 6-7. Alright, nice. It's funny. It's funny because I just sent that picture to Fluffy, but like on my desk is like literally a bunch of Minions shit. Like I just sent him that shit and he's gonna think I'm some kind of like Minions super fan. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a Minions super fan. Do you guys see this right now? Do you guys see this? One of these is a universally acclaimed, instantly recognizable childhood icon, and the other one is a yellow midget in overalls. Alright? One of these is a universally appealing, timeless intellectual property, a mascot that can be renowned the world over, and the other is a minion. I'm just saying, chat. Who's snoring? Not the yellow one. That's real. Went on X and said that you say hello to Fluffy. That's nice. Rico snoring 735 and still counting. Yeah, Rico snores. He's got a funny snoring pattern because he has his normal snore. It's like a baseline. It's just, you know, it's a relatively loud snore, but it's not the loudest snore. But every once in a while, he'll just have like a fluke crazy snore. Like he'll just break out with like the loudest, most insane like whale call snore. Jem says, I need wine. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I crunched a little screwski before I came on a stream. I linked Rico to some nose strips on X. That's pretty funny. What's going on here, then? We're in the trenches right now. Is Rico living on your couch right now? Well, we have a bed for him, but yeah, pretty much. He's couch surfing, figuratively. What's that? What's what? The thing I held up? It was a Pacifico. Surprised Rico doesn't 6-7 in his sleep. Oh, he does, bro. You guys can't see him, but when he sleeps, his hands go like this. Low Kirkenuanly, he's definitely 6-7ing. Whoa. Can you explain the 6-7 joke? I'm later to the party. Well, it's from a song. There's really no reason why it blew up. It's just a meme. It's from a song. From a rap song. Where he's talking about running up on the ops and how the ops are all dying. And then for some reason he just says 6-7. Today is World Penguin Awareness Day every year on January 20th. That's awesome. Pudgy Penguin should do something for that. Well, it's still the 19th where I'm at, but in 2 minutes it'll be the 20th. Happy World Penguin Day, everybody. Happy International World Penguin Awareness Day. That's pretty great. You see this? Happy International World Penguin Awareness Day. Pudgy Penguins is the premier penguin-based IP in cryptocurrency. Pudgy Penguins is the Disney of cryptocurrency. And this guy right here, Pengu, is the Mickey Mouse of crypto. Never fade, Pudgy Penguins. Happy Penguin Day, everybody. You see that? They're friends. Chill House and Pudgy Penguin collab. Chat, Rico's sleeping, so I can leak some alpha. Do you guys want to hear some alpha? Fuck, he just rolled over. Now I can't say it. I'm gonna have to wait till he's snoring again. Morg is talking about culture. Culture is still breaking out. Brand new all-time high. Let's go on a 15-second candle here. Look at this. Wow. I can give you guys some alpha, but only when Rico's snoring, so wait. He's snoring. Are you guys ready for the alpha? We've been cooking up something. This is the first time and only time I will ever mention this in public. Are you guys ready? Soon. Soon. Collab coming soon. Just wait. Just wait. If you know, you know. And now you know. 125K and climbing. Yeah. Jam, I'm gonna have to sit down with you and I'm gonna have to talk to you about what we've been up to at Entropy, because it's really interesting. You should come and hang out with our co-founder sometime. We should get on a call with my co-founder. I'm not playing, bro. I'm legit. Trust. It's gonna be a banger. I've already, let me show you. Just in case you guys didn't get the memo. Look at this. Look at this. It's gonna be fucking impossible to find this though. Wait, there. Soon. If you know, you know. Soon. I feel like crying? What you feel like crying for, bro? Stop being a bitch. No crying in the casino. Why are you crying, bro? There's a coin here. It's about a baby otter. A baby otter. This is a baby otter at a $500,000 market cap. You see a baby otter going up to $500,000 market cap and you're crying, bro? Are you serious? Look at how fucking cute this baby otter is, bro. And you're crying right now. Why would you cry? Do you see this shit? You fucking see that? What is worth crying about? God is great. God is great, chat. He created a baby otter, and then somebody made a coin about a baby otter, and then that shit went to 400,000 market cap. What do you have to cry about? Jem says, I need 10 entropy miners. Respect. But the household limit is 5. So you can get 5. Diego says, Jem, I want to buy one this weekend or next. Yeah, you guys should tap in. Start with one and accumulate after. Respect. No, they're really cool, honestly. I mean, the main thing is just how cool they look. Like, I honestly enjoy having it on my desk. You have a large family? That's true. You got to get one for every kid. Eric says, yo, crypto, I hit another good trade today and made $300 from $100. Chat, I'm going to need an emergency W in the chat right now. I need an emergency W in the chat right now. $300 from $100. Let's get a W in the chat. Keep in mind, this guy is a teenager that just started trading this week. He's a teenager that just started trading this week. He made $300 off of $100. That's a big W. Thoughts on culture? I mean, we just watched it wick up to 135,000. Morg, you've been bull posting this harder than anyone else. Please tell me that you hold a bag of this coin. Do you hold a bag of this coin, Morg? Please, chat. Pray for Morg. I mean, this thing ripped. Parabolic. Crypto wrap effect. Go share this live with your mothers? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Do not share this live with your mothers, or you're going to lose them fast. You're going to have new stepfather introduced to your house. You got to chill out. Morg says, I got $2 in this coin, chat. Nice. Let's get a W in the chat for Morg having $2 in the coin. Morg doesn't trade with a lot. Hope they got quite a lot of X's soon. Jem says, I'm taking Morg under my wing. Nice. Respect. She's a legend. She's a natural. She's really good at this. She calls fantastic coins. She has a great perception for what coins are going to go up. The only bottleneck is that she's broke as fuck. But as soon as she overcomes that barrier, she's going to be quite successful. I'm sure of it. W Morg, W Gem, W Ladies in Crypto. That's real. Women in crypto putting in work. That's a W for women in crypto, chat. Let's get a W for women. W for women in crypto right now in the chat. That's real. Is this legit? I thought it was, but people are saying it was a relaunch. It definitely could be a relaunch. Exactly, but I like making the calls and get excited when you get some X's. I'm still pissed off that that motherfucker that made $5,000 off your call didn't give you fucking $50. That guy is a son of a bitch. Yeah, it says, bro, I don't know how advanced these hackers / scammers are, but I got my wallet flushed 3 days ago. 2 years gone. Bro. Ah, that's so fucked up, man. I'm sorry that happened to you, dude. They are highly advanced. They are highly advanced. You have to assume that every scammer, every hacker, every drainer is highly advanced. They are technologically advanced, and they are socially advanced. You have to protect yourself. You always have to assume that you're up against literal geniuses. You have to assume that you're up against evil masterminds that are trying to steal your money. If you're not moving like that, then you're out of luck, bro. I don't know how you got compromised. It could have been from a number of ways. The most common ways: connecting your wallet to something that you shouldn't have trusted, downloading a browser extension, having your seed phrase or private key stored digitally, and then having your platform compromised. Having your platform compromised in any case, downloading a virus, downloading a malware, Trojan horse, etc. Yeah, a lot of different ways to get rugged. I guess another one is just literally sending your money to someone. Do you know what happened, bro? Do you know how you got drained, or you just don't know how you got drained? If it happened suddenly without you downloading anything, clicking anything, linking your wallet to anything, or talking to anybody malicious, then it probably was signing into a phishing page. Nah, don't play it, bro. Let him answer, bro. How did you lose your money, yeah? Because if it happened for no reason or out of nowhere without you knowing how it happened, without you doing anything, then it was probably because you stored something digitally and then that digital thing got compromised. But it's a shame. It's a real shame when you get drained. It's a really bad feeling. Cloak says, you need the Soulflare NFC cold wallet. Yeah, the Soulflare NFC cold wallet is, but I'm not gonna lie. Cloak, I don't know if you heard that I'm now partnered with Ledger. And I'm partnered with Ledger and Lamborghini, bro. They onboarded me to promote their Ledger X Lamborghini collab, bro. Ya says, I made a transaction, and I don't know if these people timed the transaction, but I made in real time. You received the transaction info, and then what? You like connected your wallet or something? Who's snoring? That's Rico, the dev of Chill House. Never connect your wallet. That's real. Yeah, let us know how it happens so that people can avoid the same mistake. Striker says, why are you still promoting YNOT? Why not? I still stream on that token every single day. I'm the most consistent streamer on all of Pump Fun. Why wouldn't I promote it if I created it, bro? You think I'd just make something and then I'd let it die, bro? That's fucked up. People just wake up and send it. That's what I'm saying. I believe that that's possible to happen. Under the right market conditions, when things swing in the right direction, I think it'll make a lot of sense. Why not token? It's literally at such a low market cap right now. I mean, it's fucking 10,000 market cap. Like, you could own 1% of the supply for $100. Like, that's a fucking no-brainer. We just need the right combination of high conviction holders and bag workers to hold that shit. Rocky says, never connect wallet. Ask Grok about site. Before I buy a coin, I always let Grok check the handle of the dev. That's interesting. Lee Boss says, diet called Ryanair. That guy's an epic. Wish I listened. Yeah, Diet is an absolute legend, bro. He's called both of the 1000x calls that we've seen this year. He's in the trenches hard. Bro, today is not the day to be trenching. I think a lot of people in the chat have made a lot of money today, bro. I think you're wrong. Ya says, I made a transaction to purchase some SOL through MoonPay on my Exodus wallet, in which my email... The fuck is an Exodus wallet, man? What the fuck is an Exodus wallet, bro? I've never heard of that in my life. Jem, have you heard of that shit? Lee Boss says, every day ain't a day to be trenching. Yeah, that's true. If you got the mindset of a bitch. Bags meta ruined the last week and a half, for sure. You should take it as a red flag if neither me nor Jem have heard about Exodus. Last 24 hours have definitely been lukewarm. That's real. I mean, we're downstream of really shitty macro market conditions that have started yesterday, right? Trenches have been definitely lukewarm at best. There hasn't been any true runners. But, you know, Ryanair went to 2 million relatively quick off an Elon tweet. I think that was a fairly easy opportunity if you had your notifications on for Elon. Other than that, I haven't spent much time in the trenches today. But people in the chat have been telling me they've been winning. But this is retail, bro. You know, they'll just get in the right place at the right time if they're lucky. Ya says, my email is connected to, and when I made the transaction, I received an email. Perfect timing from when I bought. Jesus Christ, bro. You got fished from your email? What's up with BFS? Well, it's a rug pull for one. That's one thing that's wrong with it. You deal with many NFTs? I love NFTs, bro. I'm a co-founder at Entropy. We have an NFT collection called the Acolytes. I see that you have, what is that? Is that a doginal dog? I fuck with NFTs, bro. I'm a level with you. I don't hold too many NFTs, but I'm really up on the culture, and I go to NFT NYC and shit. I'm assuming you go to NFT NYC. I fuck with Pudgy Penguins. I don't mind Bored Ape Yacht Club. Doginal Dogs is fire. You'll see the wizard hat take over on this app soon, trust me. Okay, interesting. You mean on TikTok? That's your warning? Respect. So you guys are making a push on TikTok? You know, TikTok is one of the largest untapped niches in the industry. I mean, there's literally 1.5 billion users on TikTok. Compare that to X, which only has like 300 million or whatever. And if you think about it, or the other thing, it's not just the raw numbers. The other thing that's really important about TikTok is it's an e-commerce platform. So people come here ready to shop. And the other thing that's important is people spend more time on TikTok than they do on any other social media app. So whereas somebody might spend an hour a day on X on average, on TikTok they're spending 3 hours a day on average. So it has all the workings. It's pretty much the perfect storm to be able to onboard en masse a lot of people to the industry. But nobody uses it because nobody understands it. I'm literally the top Solana meme coin trench streamer on TikTok because I'm the only one that fucking gets it. But yeah, you're not the only one making the leap into TikTok as a platform. There's a lot of projects that are starting to do this. Yeah, Sol just got fucking decimated, bro. I'm looking at it, bro. 130. It's about to fall under 128. It's not a good time. Correct. The market is so open for NFTs. X is a stompy ground, but it's good to shake hands. That's real. I mean, I always try to tell my audience that the sentiment here on TikTok especially is that NFTs are dead. If you ask anybody in the chat, they're going to tell you that NFTs are dead, that there's no value to them. But I really push back against that. My main rationale is NFTs are community, right? And you understand this because you're a networker and you're someone that's spent a little bit of time in the industry. But NFTs are the easiest way to connect with other people in the industry. Like if you start from square one, if you're like literally ground zero, brand new investor, you could instantly have connections to some of the top names in the industry just by holding an NFT. Doginal Dogs is a good example of that. But you know, Pudgy Penguins is an obvious example of that. Bored Ape obviously as well. Even Azuki, D-Gods to a lesser extent nowadays. Do I use X much? Yeah, I'm on there. TikTok is my primary platform, but you can find me on X. We probably got mutuals, bro. I got hella big names that follow me and shit. My X is the same as my TikTok. This is me. Tiny Rhino says, nobody buying NFTs. You see? Retail hates NFTs. Trading says, how you been, bro? Haven't looked at meme coins in so long. I used to stream them in 2023. Respect. Come back, bro. The market needs good influences in the trenches. Ya says, if you were to start again, how would you do it? I need a little advice. Start small, bro. Invest less until you win more. Focus on knowledge. And bro, for the love of God, don't fucking get drained again, bro. Shout out to Bailey. I just hit you back. Oh, interesting. Dog warts. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, tap in with me, bro, because this is honestly on the lower end of my stream viewership. Usually, like earlier today, for example, I was at 140 concurrent viewers. I usually reach a couple thousand. Like, let me just show you some numbers. Like, for example, so I'm a top 99% creator on TikTok, period. Like, not crypto, like TikTok, period. And here you can see from my last stream, 4.3 thousand unique viewers, 278 commenters, 72 new followers. Like, I put up Jordan numbers, bro. So if you're trying to take over TikTok, I'm definitely someone you want to talk to. I also have a lot of connections with people in TikTok, like other streamers. I'm the only one that does like DeFi, and I'm the only one that's NFT aligned. Most other people are just doing altcoins, but there's a way to reach anybody. Do I like wizards? Of course I like wizards, bro. I wish I had any wizard shit around me. I mean, I'm a bit of a wizard myself, you feel me? I guess I prefer dog wizards to like fucking taproot wizards, bro. As fine as taproot wizards are, bro, that shit was a fucking clusterfuck. I like ordinals, I'm not gonna lie. 24/7, 12 to 2 EST, and then 3 to 4 EST. Yeah, I see your space right here. I'm gonna tap in with you, bro. I'll probably jump on a space this week. I have a hella busy week, but I'll probably jump on a space with you this week. I like spaces, I'm pretty eloquent. Have I seen the market for the Doginal Dog Wizards? I haven't. So break it down for me, bro, because as much as I might be tapped in, I'm honestly not like necessarily tapped in with Doginal Dogs or Wizards. I'm assuming the Wizard hat is a trait, and it's a valuable trait, and you built this DAO around the trait. Is it like a top 1% trait or something like that? Or is it like really rare, or did you guys just kind of arbitrarily decide that it was going to be a banger? Let me pull this up. It has like an especially high floor. Let's see. Clothes. No. Hat. Head. Yes. Wizard. 86. Interesting. Oh yeah. Chat. Let me just show chat, because this is gonna blow their mind. Do you guys see what you're looking at right now? The floor on a wizard trait Doginal Dogs NFT is $12,000, chat. Let that sink in for a second. $12,000 is the cheapest wizard hat Doginal Dog that is on the floor right here. Chat, retail, let that just blow your mind for a second. Think about how long it takes you to make $12,000 at your day job. This guy's NFT profile picture is worth more than a brand new car. That's cheap? Bro, it's practically free. What did they launch at? I mean, Doginal Dogs is just in general, like, you can see the floor is like 2,000, so that's not bad. Were they a free mint? There's no way they were a free mint. Were they? Yeah, it was? Damn, that's dope. This is probably the only thing worth talking about on Doge anymore, honestly. Like, you guys have done such a good job of transcending the chain. I've always admired Doginal Dogs, and I fuck with a lot of the people that own them. Reverb says I minted 20 of them. Damn, Reverb. Nice, bro. That's real G shit. Now you have 8? Hey, look at that, Bailey. You got a homie in the chat. That motherfucker has 8. Do you have any wizard hats, Reverb? Of your 8? You gotta join the wizard DAO. No? No wizard hats? Well, maybe you should liquidate 4 or 5 of your other ones and turn it into a wizard hat. Type in Theo Vaughn and Matt Rife in the search. Does Theo Vaughn actually rep a fucking wizard Doginal Dog, bro? That shit would be so funny. Oh, on the marketplace? Huh. So he owns one? Is it like one word or something? That is so funny. This is actually Theo Vaughn? That's so funny. Yeah, he's got one. It's a bit of a unique one. That's funny. This one looks like my dog. And who's the other one? Matt Rife. My quant says 90,390 and 89,720 are the possible 2 bounce spots for BTC. Interesting. Yeah, Matt Rife's got a wizard too. Nice, dude. This is pretty sick. Let's look at Fartless. I guess I gotta get me a wizard doginal dog. What does quant mean? Quantitative analyst. It's usually a position at like hedge funds or banks or whatever. People that make a lot of money. People that are really good at math and the money math. Cloak is my quant. He's really good at money math, especially when it comes to perps. Squid is up 10x on Lola. Nice. Here's Fartless. 1 million market cap. Topped out at 1.6. Decent volume on this. Not a bad looking chart. Reverb says, launched today and have an active community, and they have been hosting spaces since the start. You're not the first person to mention this on the stream today. I think it looks great. I would have to figure out like what the lore is behind this, but so far so good. Do you believe me now when I say this app will be bombarded with wizard hats? I believe you, Bailey, but there's obviously a bottleneck, right? The bottleneck is no retail investor can afford an NFT with a 12,000 floor. So you're really going to have to navigate that challenge, right? What's in it for them is ultimately the problem that you need to solve. Because these guys think that NFTs are dead, and as nice as the NFT is, if they can't afford it, it's not going to mean much to them. Same as Pudgy Penguin, same as Bored Ape. These are things that are out of their reach, right? It's a cultural issue that needs to be solved. Obviously, you don't want to devalue the NFT. The floor price should go up in the best case scenario. So how do you include them in the feeling? How do you include them to celebrate what's going on? You could take the Pudgy Penguins route, which is to launch the meme coin, Pengu, and anybody can hold Pengu. But free starter wizard dogs they can use to run around the app with. So you've got an app dropping? Okay, bet. Yeah, let me know more information, bro. Because again, I have a lot of insight into this. I'm a co-founder at an NFT project as well. I've been in the game probably about as long as you have, so we can compare notes. And I got the audience here on the stream. They really fuck with me. I've got over 10,000 people in my Discord. They're all directly from the stream. I'm working with a lot of weight here. Gem is up 10 times? No fucking way. Let's pull that up. Wow. 170,000. Not bad. Morg, you really did that. Like that topped out at 250k. Razvi says, are meme coins moving differently now because Solana dropped? Probably. Rocky says, 2 times on culture. Thank you, bro. Saw it on your stream. Don't thank me. Go thank Morg. Morg is killing the game. Gem is up 10x on Fartless. That's crazy. Reverb says, why are all the meme coins pulling X's all of a sudden? Well, think about it this way. This connects to the other question about the price of Sol as it connects to meme coins. If you're losing money on Sol, like if you're losing money by spot holding altcoins, you're going to look elsewhere for opportunity. A lot of people are in that boat right now. Everyone's bleeding. Their ports are bleeding because they're spot holding Solana. And as that happens, they're going to want to rotate into more opportunity, better opportunity. The grass is always greener in the meme coin market. When you see coins running up, 5, 10, 20x, why would you let your Solana spit and bleed 30%, right? People, there's an ebb and flow, right? Usually there's an inverse correlation between action in the altcoin market and in the meme coin market. If you're making money holding alts, then why would you trade memes? I mean, you're making safe money at scale. But if you're bleeding money in alts, then you're probably going to look for more opportunity elsewhere. A lot of people are panicking right now. There's also a shift in psychology back to the extraction meta because people that are losing are trying to recoup their losses. They want to make money quick to try and recoup some of the money that they just lost quick. And so you're seeing a lot of that as well. The market becomes a little bit more PvP, but in general, there's more participants, so you're probably looking at better price action, or at least more volume. Speaking of more volume, if you're looking at the macro, I'm assuming that we probably gained quite a bit. Actually, it's not that bad. It's only 100 billion. We actually lost 60 billion in the past 24 hours. But that's not necessarily true because this time, 30 hours ago, we were looking at maybe 60 billion in total volume. Then it peaked to 130, 150 billion, especially when those giant swings happened in the market, when they were hunting those long positions, and we saw a mass liquidation and shit like that. That definitely ran up volume, but since then it's kind of cooled off a little bit. People are kind of waiting and wondering what's next, especially with these wartime rumors circulating, price of gold and silver running up. That's all bearish indicators for crypto. Reverb says, bro, check my account. You will see many AI baby videos. Do you think I should launch an NFT collection? Why the fuck are you making AI baby videos, bro? What the fuck is that? Holy shit. I'm gonna open your shit right now, bro. That is so... What the fuck? Chat, what the fuck am I looking at right now? Chat, honest to God, what the fuck am I looking at right now? Holy God almighty, what the fuck is this, chat? What? Chat, what? Yeah, bro, you should do an NFT collection, bro. It's a good idea for an NFT collection for sure, bro. But also, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm geeked right now, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Look, he's got, like, they've got crypto logos on it. Like, this guy's eating it's a blueberry baby eating a hyper liquid blueberry. We got the Pengu melon baby. This guy's got bonk. Like, what? Litecoin? What? Talk to Gem. Reverb, talk to Gem. She says, you know, hit me up, I'll help you with the launch. That sounds like a scam, but it's not a scam. She's actually a legit legend. Litecoin, Doge, what the fuck am I looking at, honestly? My brain can't register this. Now, I can't say that I'm particularly enthusiastic about babies, but there is that fucking... those figurines, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they have those, like, baby figurines that are super popular. They almost look like the Kewpie Mayo baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's your favorite sticker set? The baby's eating? That's so funny. You love babies? Respect. Precious Moments? Is that what it's called? I thought it has a different name. Lee Boss says, he's definitely of the Epstein bloodline. Holy fuck, bro. That's crazy. What the fuck? Is it Precious Moments? No, but this is... No, I'm not talking about this, but this is... I'm like, I can't search what I want to search. Listen, baby figurine collectibles. It's these ones. I don't even know if I could show it on TikTok. Hopefully I don't get banned for this. It showed the one in the thing, but now it doesn't show it. I think they're like, are they Japanese? Yes, Sunny Angel. That's what I'm talking about. Sunny Angel. You guys know what I'm talking about? These things. These are pretty popular, for whatever reason. I'm gonna stop looking at that shit because I don't want my shit to get rolled. But yeah, that's deadass what your shit reminded me of, bro. And those things, like, they're super popular for some reason. It's not my thing, obviously, but I guess people have like an aesthetic, like they like those babies or whatever. Garbage Patch Kids were trading cards in the 80s. That's real. NFTs are the modern day trading cards. You feel me? They sell them in gas stations. Chat, whatever you do, do not buy a baby from a gas station. If you buy a baby from a gas station, you're going to be in a very, very difficult position. Damn, Rico's wheezing right now. He just hit a deep snore. kind of like buying sushi from a gas station. That's real. You bought a baker's dozen of those little prank baby dolls. Just make the NFT collection and send me one. Check my TGDMs for the sticker set. Let me check. Oh yeah, the little AI fruit. I love those too. I really like the starfish one. Or sorry, the starfruit one. I use that one often. Let me see. I think I have it here somewhere. Another one I really like is this hyper realistic chill guy that turns and faces the camera. I think that's kind of a banger. Outside my crib? What's outside my crib, bro? They're big in crypto? Yeah. I've seen them all over the place. It's a good sticker pack. Shout out to sticker pack. Is there a best time to trade meme coins, or is it just 24/7 can get good hits? There's definitely better times. The best time is when Asia and the United States are awake. Bonus points if Europe is awake as well. It happens about 2 different periods throughout the day, and it happens in an overlap of about 2 or 3 hours. This guy just spammed Cosby coin in the chat a bunch of times. Bro, are you fucking serious? Cosby coin? Bro. Get your Diddy ass out of here, bro. I just banned your ass. Let's keep looking around. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I technically should go to sleep, kind of like Rico. This motherfucker said free Diddy. What? Are you serious? Hell nah, bro. Keep him in there a little bit longer, bro. It said free Diddy. Hell nah, bro. You must have been at the party, man. That's crazy to me. There's a difference between bag working and being annoying as fuck. That's real. That's real. Bag working is strategic. It's intelligent. It leverages your talents to increase the signal of whatever project you're trying to promote. If you're just obnoxious, if you're just spamming contract address, if you're just spamming names of coins, that shit is not gonna help anyone. That shit is really, it's not gonna help your project. People are gonna see that shit and they're gonna be like, man, fuck that shit. Liam says, this is genuinely the most legit meme coin streamer I've ever seen. Thank you, Liam. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is a better program than Thread Guy, but I haven't quite... I'm not gonna lie, I get more viewers than he does, but the problem is they're all on TikTok, so nobody cares. But soon we'll flip the script. Bailey says, sent you a few pictures in XDMs of what starter Wizzies look like. I got more colors. Let me pull this up. Oh, these are sick, bro. I really like these. Check it out, chat. These are some of the starter wizards. They got the blue. I like this one, the purple. Oh, no, sorry. Not this one. Not this one either. Where's the purple one? Oh, this is the purple one. No. Man. This one. It looks like blue to you guys, but it's actually purple. This one's fire. Yeah. That's a banger. What chain are the wizards on? This is actually a Doge chain project, believe it or not. It's related to Dogecoin. It's probably the only thing of value ever built on Doge chain. It's probably the only thing ever actually worth investing in on Doge chain. DRC? Is it DRC, Bailey? I don't know what the abbreviation is. I honestly, I made a couple songs for a couple projects on Doge chain back in the day when it was like really popping off, but I never really dove in. Where do you get one? You're gonna have to tap in with Bailey. Where can you buy? So you can go to market.doginaldogs.com. This is right here. And as you can see, the floor on them right now is $2,000, but you got a CryptoPunk profile picture, so I know that's nothing to you. But it's a pretty nice collection. Best thing about Doginal Dogs is they have a really active community. Dwar says, do you still rap for coins, or is that like an old thing? It's definitely an old thing now. The last rap I did was in the spring of last year. I think the last song I put out must have been in April last year or something. So it's been almost a year now since I put a song out. It's just because I've been too busy with streaming. Streaming takes up all my hours. And then when I'm not streaming, I'm doing clerical work to increase the brand and stuff. August says, NFTs are back? Yes. For people who can't be around the table of the 86, this then brings everyone together and we can build the wizard hat together. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, Bailey. I mean, that's the solution to the problem that I posed to you earlier, right? That retail can't participate. But if you're creating a way for them to participate, then that's precisely how you'll end up capturing this market share. They don't have, you know, $12,000 to throw at your NFT, but they do have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of heart, and a lot of manpower. And that's helpful for you, because ultimately it's about culture, right? You have so many NFTs? Nice. Time to make a tune? Yeah, I've actually been talking with some people about retiring, or not retiring, I mean coming out of retirement. There might be an album. I might be making an album soon, and we're aiming high. We're trying to work directly with the Solana Foundation, work with Pump Fund, work with Jupiter, like work with billion-dollar protocols, and put like a real thing together with a couple of artists, a couple of KOL personalities from the space. So, Killa says, how are you so accurate? Kidda drop, bro, we've had starter wizards for the last 10 months. We've had people take off their DD for a starter. That's so funny. How do you, is it like a separate collection? How do somebody get a DD, or how do they get a starter wizard? Is it literally just the pictures you sent me? Like if I PFP'd it right now, would that be legit? Or do I have to own something on chain? The starters are free. Still free mint right now on Doge chain. Sure, so it's public IP, like common use or whatever, like anybody can rock it. That's pretty dope. You hear that, guys? There's some public domain Doginal wizards that you guys can rock. So if I take those pictures that you sent me and I drop them in my group and I tell them they can PFP it, they can PFP it. For sure. Yeah, I'll do that. If you guys are in the market for a new PFP and want a nice public domain Doginal dog with a wizard hat, I'll drop the images in the chat probably after this stream. Yeah, this thing's been going down, bro. I think you dodged a bullet. Your re-entry will be somewhere in the 200k range. Maybe even it'll drop as low as 160, 180 type shit if it doesn't just straight up die. Bacon just bonded. I think it's going to run. Let's go take a look. It's a Roblox narrative? Damn. A fucking Roblox narrative. Yeah, this thing just ripped. I think a Roblox meta is long overdue. Roblox, like by the numbers, is one of the most popular games in the world. That's something that always kind of shocked me. Make sure you guys tap into the Discord if you're not in there already. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join. We got over 10,000 people in there working 24/7, 365, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. Got some of the top ranking leaderboards in the whole industry. Multi-thousand times calls, multi-hundred times calls, but the best part is everyone's kind, everyone's clever, everyone's willing to work together and help each other out. It's a very collaborative spirit in there. A lot of newbies, a lot of fresh starters. You guys could be in there. XRP good long term. Don't go there, bro. Not again. Not tonight, man. You know what else is good long term, bro? Your mother. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in the trenches right now. Are we crashing out? Nah, I'm mellow tonight. I'm mellow, keeping it easy. Did you just buy some of that? Buy some of that guy's mother? I don't need to pay, bro. She'll give it up for free. Pull up cereal. Let's go look. Oh, bacon? Nah, I don't. This motherfucker, he literally snores like my dog. That's funny. Like when my dog dreams, she makes this like whimpering noise, and that's deadass the same noise he just busted out. Shout out to Rico, he's a legend. Yeah, topped out at 60K. Retrace a little bit. What's the next 100x? That's a good question. Poor guy, I gotta go turn off the lights and shit. I've got about 4 minutes left in the stream, everybody, so let me know whatever you guys want to know. Bacon is a doji coin. He always has the same play. 500x boost, then his side wallets sell. Alright, that's good to know, bro. Bacon is a rug pull from a serial deployer. What's good, Queen Nola? Is that Queen Nola, like, is that your name, or like, are you from New Orleans? Lewis says, what type of trader are you? I'm a down and dirty DGen, bro. I hit the trenches hard. I'm looking at the hottest and freshest pairs. Looking for volume, looking for narrative, distribution. Twap a couple soul in there. Scoop up a little 2-3% bag. Ride that shit up. I'm Diamond Dick. I'll ride that shit up to fucking, who knows well. Couple million, some shit. Sell that shit for a couple hundred soul. Rinse and repeat. That's my name. Respect. Don't wear it out. But also, I fuck with New Orleans. Hey, starter pack. Good to see you, bro. Let's get a W in the chat. One last W in the chat. Everybody drop a W in the chat. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Especially you motherfuckers that are watching the stream and never typed a message this whole stream. Type a W in the chat. If you haven't typed a message yet, type a W in the chat. Remember the devs that rugged you? It helps a lot. That's real. Definitely take notes. Track those wallets. Keep an eye on who's rugging. If they rugged you once, they'll do it again. Now, everybody that hit a W in the chat, if you don't follow me, you gotta hit me with that follow. If you think this is a W stream and you still ain't followed me, I don't even know what to say. I'm talking about all you. Yeah, that's who I was talking about too. Shout out to Glock. We getting that Glock 9000 in the trenches, you feel me? Always look at global fees. That's real. Global fees is an underrated indicator that a lot of you guys don't understand. But if it looks too bad to be true, then it is. Silver new all-time high? Damn. How to join my group? Bro, copy and paste the link. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. You copy that link, put it in your browser, you'll be in there. If Meow wakes up again, I'm getting out. Totally. Yeah, you still got 3 soul riding, right? Yeah. Entropy debunks gravity. Nice. Shout out to Entropy, bro. Yeah, people don't understand that it's an actual concept in physics. They just think it's a meme. But my co-founder, he studied physics. He's a professor. He's also a mechanical engineer. $300,000 market cap, 2 soul global fees. Are you fucking serious? On that Roblox coin? No, on which one? That's like one of the most lopsided ratios I've ever heard in my entire life. Don't copy trade me, Cloak. I don't think you gotta worry about that. Cloak is too clever to copy trade some teenager in my chat. Sol is down again? Yeah, bro, we're getting rinsed right now. Sol has the most relative weakness of any of the top 5 coins, which is kind of making me a little bit nervous. And it's bad, chat. Like, look at this. Look how bad it is. Bitcoin down 1% on the week. ETH is down 1% on the week. BNB is down 0.4% on the week. BNB actually has the most relative strength. XRP is down 6.7%. XRP is down 6.7, chat. XRP is literally down 6.7 right now. I need a 6.7 in the chat right now. Let's get a 6.7 in the chat so that XRP will drop to 67 cents. Type XRP, sorry, type 6.7 in the chat if you want XRP to drop to 67 cents. 167 in the chat means XRP is going to 67 cents. 8.9. And Solana, anyways, all that to say, jokes aside, Solana's down 8.4%. Super weak. Super weak. It's kind of a shame. The floor is totally falling out. A win for the Bears? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We had some relative strength on the ride up. Like, I feel like Solana probably shouldn't have pushed over 140, but it did. Which is good, obviously. But, yeah, we're a little bit in trouble now. Anyways, I got to go to sleep, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all going to make it. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that follow button. Join that group down there in the chat. If you don't follow me already, if you're not in that group, I hope to see you in there. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys. You're the best community in crypto, and don't you forget it. We're building an army. We're going to change crypto culture forever. We're going to educate and onboard the next generation of investors, and we're going to empower each and every one of you to achieve financial freedom. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Get out there, go learn, go trade, go lose, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go win bigger than ever. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Let's lock and load. Peace out till the next time. I'll be live tomorrow morning. Still trying to figure out, hey, shout out to the Wizards. Genghis says, don't go. Sorry, little bro, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm a wizard, bro. I'm a wizard of TikTok streaming. I'm a wizard on the mic. I'm a bit of a wizard myself. Bacon died. No one's surprised, bro. We knew that shit was a rug. Wish me luck, guys, because if we're lucky, Fluffy's going to pull up tomorrow. So imagine this. Oh, damn. Ashen liked my stream. That's awesome. Shout out to Ashen. It's funny that I popped up on his feed. He's kind of a legend for those of you guys who don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, Fluffy's pulling up tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Everybody cross your fingers and hope that Fluffy pulls up. It's still up in the air, but best case scenario, Fluffy's going to pull up, and if he pulls up, he's going to pull up with Bart. So Fluffy's one of the best content creators on all of Solana, well, in the entire industry. He's currently signed to Jupiter, but he does a lot of videos for a lot of different projects. So Fluffy's going to pull up. Then Bart, who's actually his friend from before crypto, is going to pull up. Bart is actually the dev of Rainbow Fish. So the dev of Rainbow Fish is pulling up. The guy snoring next to me is Rico. Rico is the dev of Chill House. So we're going to have the dev of Rainbow Fish, the dev of Chill House, Fluffy, and me all hanging out. It's going to be fucking dope. A little mini conference. So yeah. Wish us luck. It's going to be a movie. Take care till the next time. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all going to make it. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody pray that Fluffy can make it down tomorrow. Peace out. It's been a pleasure. Time to go meditate and then go to sleep. I'm supposed to have been doing my captain's logs lately. I'm 2 days behind on captain's logs, and then now this will be the third day. I'm low-key not going to do it tonight. Yeah, I got you, Bailey. Thanks for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm going to go knock out Probably won't do the captain's log, but we'll resume captain's logs when Rico leaves the crib. I've just been too busy during the days. Alright. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Peace out. Let me go end the OBS. I've been streaming on TikTok, on YouTube, on Abstract, on Pump Fun, on X, on Kick, on Twitch. It doesn't stop. Alright. Cloak says, wait, Dad, I'm all oiled up. Son, go take a shower right now, you dirty son of a bitch. Good night. Love you, bro. Hey, and thank you for being willing to teach a class this week, bro. That's awesome, man. The people, trust me, you're gonna get a lot out of it, because teaching is how you really dial in your knowledge, and then they're gonna get a lot out of it, obviously. And it's a good crowd, bro. They're super enthusiastic, and they always give a lot of good feedback, and you're gonna be surprised. You're probably like, I'm not a teacher, I'm just a trencher. Like I just do perps or whatever. But trust me, these people, you're gonna realize that you have a lot of talent, and that it has an impact on these people. Like, they're really gonna appreciate you. But anyways, you'll figure that out on Thursday. So peace out. I'm just gonna give my 2 cents on all the reasons I booked trades, liquidity sweeps, lip maps, obviously, etc. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, bro, because I'm probably gonna learn a ton. Honestly, you're an expert on a lot of shit that I don't even know. So just spend the next couple of days dialing in your syllabus, bro. We'll rock it for as long as you want to rock it. I think you're gonna do great. Just as long as you don't scream the N-word in the chat, bro, we'll be good. Alright, thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. Take care. God bless you. You'll screen share on your PC? Absolutely, bro. Yeah, that would be awesome. Good night, everybody. Peace. Now I need to go and get Crime XBT to teach his liquidity class, and then I got to get Oz to teach his macro class. Then we'll literally have you, Gem, Oz, and Crime XBT all teaching classes in 1 week. I'm not gonna lie, that's an all-star lineup, bro. That's crazy. Crime will do it. I'll tell him to. Hell yeah. Go remind him. I could do one this weekend. Hell yeah, Diego. Hell yeah. That would be awesome. Fuck yeah. Just let me know when, bro. Is he live right now? He was live when I went live, but I would be surprised if he was live now, because I think it's 5 a.m. his time or whatever. I was in Crime stream earlier too. I gave him a Galaxy. I think he's asleep because it's 5 a.m. his time. I'll hit you in DM Saturday or Sunday, 2 to 3 p.m. EST. All right, bet. Yeah, DM me, Diego. We'll schedule it. That's great. I love when other people teach classes because it means that I don't have to. All right, sweet dreams, everybody. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. You Galaxy giver, you know me. I'm always throwing those galleys around. It helps us too. Respect. It really does, doesn't it? You fill in the gaps. That's real. Yeah, just try to ask some good pointed questions. Like Rico said, respect. Shout out to Rico. That's why I gotta get off the stream so he can have a better sleep. Gog says bye Gog. Nice. And on that note, we're ending the stream. Peace out, everybody. Hey, good morning, but sorry, it's actually good night. I'm leaving. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you pulling up. Alright, peace out, y'all. Let me get to sleep. Peace out, Cloak. You a legend. You're...